Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones Lunatic Mode with the worst map out of all the games, possibly, maybe, you be the judge, but all I know is that my co-host Raisins is the most positive person ever and he hates this map, right?
Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness. What the heck, Becca? You duped me into it. You asked me how my day was going, and I'm like, you know what? Everything's fine. Like, I have nothing to complain about ever. And
Then I
then you
hit you with the
opened up
5x.
Unbroken Heart. Yeah, you opened up Unbroken Heart, and I was like, oh, now I have something to be upset about. I literally woke up like 10 minutes ago, man. Come on.
I'm so
This is
sorry
how
to
it's
do this
gonna
to
be?
you. I'm so sorry to
I'll
do
be
this to you.
so cross all day. No, I'm kidding. It's like, yeah, whatever. Let's get in the map.
Let's get it over with. I mean, at least
It
we
can't
get
be
to
that
talk about
bad.
4 fun units to discuss at the very
True.
least, so there's that. The map
Yeah,
itself,
true.
I think this map has the same problem as one of the units we're about to discuss. If it was so awful that you could meme on it, like, I don't know, Three Houses and a Paralog, or what is another notorious map, like some Revelations map, probably.
I love all those.
Yeah, that's my point. It's like, at least there'd be a taste to it, but this is just a castle map where you just go around. There's like 3 aggressive enemies on this whole map. Everyone else just stands still until you get into the range. And then, I don't know, there's not much to it. And if you're not interested in raising any of these units, it also feels like you're not doing it for anything. But fortunately, we are not those people because we are going to train some of these units. I would say the majority of these units, even if because circumstances kind of force us to. So I guess we get talking about those units, right? I got their stat screens on so we're here. Start with him. He's kind of good. Ephraim, second lord of this game and second protagonist of one of the routes that we're going to. I love Ephraim with all my heart. I don't think we've ever had a unit like this in GBA Emblem, where they're infantry lance units, and they're like super good. I mean, besides the Armor Knights, I guess, like Oswin, but he's like something different. I like to call him Raven from FE7, but with lances, because his offense is so good. But I don't know if it's just the fact he has lances or his stats, but he also just feels like bulkier. He has like no weaknesses really. He has somewhat low resistance, but other than that, he's just so all around good. And then they gave him possibly the best PRF weapon in all of GBA Fire Emblem, the Regen Leaf. I think that's how you pronounce it, Regen Life.
Yeah.
10 might, which is tripled against cavalry and armor knights, so he can just one-shot those enemies. I don't know if he's going to be one-shotting armor knights here, but I know in vanilla he one-shots the armor knight near you. They probably put him there just so you can demonstrate the Regen Leaf on, and I'm so sorry for him when it's going to happen to him, because boy, I'm going to use this weapon a lot when I want to. It's so strong. Even if you're not up against like one of those things he's effective against, it's just a really good, powerful lance. Like, it's better than iron in every single way. It's almost as powerful steel, but a lot lighter. Has some crit on it. It's very accurate. There's 45 uses of it, so you can't spam it on everything, but you can use it whenever it makes a difference. And even when you're not using it, when you're just using like an iron lance or something, Ephraim is still fine. And of course, he can toss javelins whenever he wants to. It weighs him down a little bit, but not enough to where he doesn't double anything anymore. So all around good, and one of the reasons I enjoy playing FE8 is just getting to throw Ephraim at people. He also has like a promotion late in the game that makes him even more of a party. He gets another personal weapon that's even stronger than this one. He's just such a powerhouse. He has some flaws, but most of them don't matter in the grand scheme of things. This is one of the best units in the game, I think, at least as far as foot units is concerned. Agree?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like, when you say he has his flaws, I think the biggest flaw I can think of is that he does start at level 4, and you do like kind of need to level him up. But there's actually like 2 workarounds around this. The first is that, for one, we have this map right here, which has like pretty uncontested EXP for like pick 2 units, and you can level them up like 3 or 4 times each on this map, right? It's just so many enemies that you can fight. And as you said, there's like 3 aggressive enemies, and the rest just like move to you. It's kind of maybe annoying to manage all the elixirs and vulneraries, but hey, whatever, just do it, right? Like, you'll be fine. So like Ephraim plus one other can get to 4 or 8, or the other one, like it's a good training map is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that he's starting kind of low level doesn't really make much of a difference. And then the other thing is that if you go Erica route, he just auto levels anyway. So like, you know, even if you set him really far behind, like you can still like, I was about to say train Forde and Kyle, but I don't know about that.
You remember how his auto level works? It like levels him up to 10 or something?
I think it gives them
Or plus a set amount of levels, I think is what it is.
it's
up to some
plus
maximum.
7, but they can't go higher than 14 or something like that.
Sounds
like,
about right.
That's the scheme. Maybe my numbers are off, but that's like the scheme of how it works. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, but yeah, aside from that, I mean, his strength is incredible. His speed is incredible. I would absolutely agree. Regen Leaf is the best PRF in all GBA. Actually, I'd say even including the legendary weapons, because I guess you have to take availability into account, right?
Yeah,
Like,
oh no, he's better than the Durandal from FE7.
Oh boy, yeah. What a high bar to surpass. No, Regin Leaf is insane. He is a bit weird in this chapter because everybody starts with a Steel Lance, but
Yeah.
like, I mean, you can get over it, right? Just use the Regin Leaf if the Steel Lance sucks, which is most of the time. But if you can get away with the Steel Lance, use the Steel Lance. But 45 uses is so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that, and I think that's just like a lore reason behind it. I think before they assault this castle with 4 soldiers, they're like, yeah, we're almost out of weapons. We're kind of down on the last few. So this is probably meant to indicate, yeah, these are not the ideal weapons we wanted to use, but it's all we got. So might as well just carry them along with us. But there's also a Killer Lance in the chest somewhere we can get, which Ephraim can't use a base, but I think Regin Leaf is one of those personal weapons that gives like a bazillion weapon XP per hit. So you can use it if you really want him to at some point.
Yeah, and so is Steel Lance for that matter.
Yeah, exactly. All right, shall I move on to the next one? Because we got a couple more. Let's say...
Go left.
Go left? Okay, yeah, sure, I agree. Let's get it.
There you go.
Get Kyle on screen here. Kyle, green cav, focused on strength, not so much speed. It's got some bulk to him as well. It's pretty alright. I've said it before, I'm usually a France fan, so I haven't really used Kyle that much. When I have, he's been efficient, but he definitely has some problems doubling people. But generally speaking, he just kind of does the job. When I use him long term, I'm always like kind of underwhelmed by how little he does. But I can't deny that he works out. His bases and growths are just fine. He's only 5 levels from promotion if you want him to be. Just like the other paladins, he has the option to go paladin or go Great Knight if you want axes for more weapon triangle control. He's alright. I think there's definitely a lot worse units in this game. Kyle is probably in the upper half, but not by a massive amount. I just don't have a whole lot to say about him that I haven't said about other calves already, but you know, I think he's fine. If you have like a spare Sweet Wings or something that might get him in doubling threshold, I don't know if that's still true in Lunatic, where enemies are going to be hitting harder. They might even double Kyle sometimes, especially if he's using that Steel Lance that he came with. That can be a bit of a problem sometimes, but usually he has the HP and the defense to survive, and he has the class type to always be useful somewhere, even if you haven't trained him a whole lot. So, I don't know. I like him just fine, but I don't have that much experience with him. What about you?
So I actually really like Kyle, and I think he's like pretty easily the best cav in the game. Between like the 3 cavs, not like counting paladins like Seth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like literally the best cavalier between Kyle, Franz, and Forde. You know, Franz has the issue where I guess like you can train him, but you do have to train him, right? At the end of the day, and he is competing for EXP with units like Vanessa, in our case with units like Ross. So like there's still some competition to be had. But Kyle, again, he has access to this map, which means if you desire, he can just get like 3 levels very easily, right? And these starting stats, this 9 strength and 9 defense, is actually quite incredible in my opinion. Like, you got to remember, this is the same base defense as what Gilliam had when I brought this up earlier on. So like having this kind of Armor Knight based defense actually means that
you called
even
Gilliam bad because
base,
his defense was 9. Now this one is good because it's 9? Hold up.
Well, I mean, but the thing is, like, Gilliam's an Armor Knight, you expect different. This guy has a whole 3 more move and Canto, right? So like that's why it's different. Also, this guy has 7 speed, so he's like actually can legally double people.
Yeah, he can literally double Gilliam at base.
There you go, exactly. See, now I'm glad you're catching on, Mecca. But the point is, like, this 9 defense here actually is like pretty handy and pretty serviceable. And the fact that he's a cav, he has good offenses, he's able to get these kills and get this experience, and also increase these stats as well. Like that's the other kind of thing that, you know, gives Kyle the privilege of being called a good unit for having good defense, as opposed to Gilliam. It's like, well, Kyle can also just kill things, and that's how he gets the XP and like stays far ahead. So I do think that he's just a very strong overall option for like kind of carry unit, as it were. And since our Franz is so crap, frankly, I think he's going to be he's probably going to be the most important cav after Seth in this run, I think.
Oh.
Now, I might say that and he gets equally trash levels, but even then, it's hard. Like, his competition right now is Forde and Franz, who's basically Forde. So, like, how bad can you be?
I know, right? Speaking of which, I guess we gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
We gotta do it. So,
hello, and again.
Swords and lances, and he can promote to Paladin or Great Knight, and if he gets Great Knight, he gets axes as well, if you're into that.
His stats here are not really that good, frankly. Like, I understand maybe he can like double a soldier with an Iron Lance, so this is pretty good. But for a long while, like, he's really relying on proccing these strength and speed procs. But, you know, as far as the growths go, I mean, I know it's really possible to just like get in slumps of several levels in a row of getting like no important stats. It's like, what's going on here?
We hope your brief detention in the
I absolutely detest this unit. More like, at first it was just like a bit of a meme, and then I used him and I was like, I found more reasons to be annoyed with him, basically. My ongoing thing with Forde is that he's perpetually 1 or 2 points short of whatever I want him to do. I think in this playthrough he'll be more points short because the enemies got stronger, but maybe the game will just level him up more stats just so he can still be 1 or 2 points short of doubling or killing or surviving or whatever it is I need to do. The problem is, Forde always is bad for me, and statistically I think it's been proven that he's the worst cav statistically on an average basis. That said, there are contexts in which you can argue he's better than Franz, like the fact that you have to train him less because he starts a higher base level. Sure. Sure. I think Forde has the same problems as Chapter 5X. He's not so aggressively bad as someone like, I don't know, Marissa, where obviously Marissa is horribly underleveled and needs to be trained a lot, but that's half the fun of her. You get some kind of S unit. Forde is more middling, and I think Professor Bopper made a video a long time ago about unit feel that captures this like very elegantly. A unit that's always middling is much less interesting than a unit that's like unapologetically terrible and needs a lot of help to get good, and you get satisfaction out of turning that bad into good, whereas Forde is just mediocrity all around. I hate using this unit, and I hate the fact that I might have to, because I already have basically benched 1 Cavalier, and I kind of want to have an unpromoted Cavalier on each route at the very least that's kind of trained. And ideally I'd have Forde and Cal together because they support each other. It's a wind-ice support, which is the worst combination. It gives like half of everything, but it's better than nothing.
The worst thing ever.
Yeah, it's so bad. It gives full hit at least, so they could use like inaccurate weapons and have like okay results, I guess. But ugh, gross. And yeah, Forde is gross. Like this, the one redeeming factor I guess could be for him in a playthrough where Forde and Franz aren't the same person is that Forde is wind and Franz is light, so they can get like full attack and hit and crit from their supports. That's all I'm seeing. I don't hate Forde. He's supposed to be faster, but he has 1 less point of con than Kyle, so if they're using javelins, they're like about equally fast, and Forde's speed growth is like 5% higher. So he has, I think, if Kyle's speed problems, then I think Forde definitely has speed problems as well. But I guess the good news with Forde is that he's able to use the Killer Lance at base, and he uses Steel Sword at base, so he has some options, but I mean, if you look at his bases and his growth, they just are just mediocre all around. I don't know if he'll be able to keep up, but I might have to try, and I hate it. What about you?
Yeah, so I think you like coined the term Forde syndrome some time back, where like you said, you're always just like you're 1 stat short of everything, right? And there have been a lot of other units in the series with this exact same problem. And the real difficulty with Forde syndrome is that it might look like it's not that bad to be 1 short of everything, because you could say we'll just level them up and then they get the stats. But the thing is, you know, the fact that you have to level up each stat at least once each, the probability of doing that is actually like really low in a lot of cases. Like, you know, if you need 1 strength and 1 speed and 1 defense, then you're actually going to need like a lot of level ups to have, you know, over a 90% or over a 95% chance to have done that. And it introduces a lot of possibility for complications and hiccups in your unit growth that will just continue to cause problems and continue to compound. And that's just for meeting the benchmarks that are in front of you right now. What if they get larger later? And again, if you have to level up every single stat in order to get there, you're just always going to be behind, and you're not even earning EXP now because, again, you're not killing things like, say, Kyle or Ephraim was.
Yeah.
So the whole Forde syndrome thing is like actually mathematically like a whole lot more condemning on a unit than, you know, just hitting them in the unit feel. Like, it actually does mean that they cannot reliably level up out of this hole oftentimes. I say if you have a unit with this, it's like my best advice is to give them 1 level, because there's always the chance that they just pull themselves out of the hole, right? Like, if they're 1 stat short of everything, just give them like 1 level, because there's always the chance that they actually just get everything and then they're out of the hole for good.
Yeah,
because
once
they're
one more level. Always give them 1 more level. They'll get it next time. Trust me.
I don't mean 1 more. I mean give them exactly 1. Okay. Right? No, seriously. Like get him to level 7 and then make up your mind, because it's possible that he could get out of here, right? And you might as well address the possibility and give him 1 fair shot. But until then, it's like with Franz, we keep on giving him levels and he keeps on not working. That was a mistake, right? But
no, I stand by my bad choices.
Yeah, but with Forde, it's like, okay, if you give him 1, then like maybe he levels strength, speed, defense, and then actually he's fine.
I just want to remind you that he's level 6, So his one level is going to take more XP than several of Franz's, probably, technically speaking.
That's true. Well, Franz is level 6 right now as well. So
Yes, true. We'll see.
But I do agree that overall, like in the immediate, in the immediate situation and in long-term prospects, Forde is just quite crap, right? Like he's obviously the same as our Franz right now, but he's worse than Franz. Like if you booted up your own file of FE8, I'd say Forde is probably going to be worse than Franz, and just all around really not that great of a unit.
I agree so much. I'm so glad science confirms Forde bad. I've always wanted to notice, and now I have confirmation. All right, let's talk about Orson real quick. This is going to be a fairly quick one because Orson is pretty sick in a lot of ways. Yeah. He's kind of sick, and so he's only available for one map. I'll just put it that way. I mean, if you look at the unit at like a vacuum, it's almost like you have FE7 Marcus or Seth. He's like his stats are like within 1 or 2 points of Seth all around, and his growths are actually really good too, like 55 strength and 40 speed. If you soloed this entire map with Orson, I think he gets 1 level, and I mean it'll probably be okay, but it doesn't really matter that much. But at the level he's at, it's pretty good for weakening things. Maybe he'll have to like hold one of your 3 other units, which is, it cripples your economy, but he could weaken things that way. I'll probably try to be sparing with Orson. The great thing about this map, well, I don't want to say anything is great about 5x, but if there is a good thing about 5x, it's that the units there are all reasonably bulky, and so you don't need someone to babysit them. They can kind of get by falling when they get hurt and not much else. So I don't have to have Orson do a whole lot. There's only so many aggressive enemies in the map, like I said. So I think he'll be less essential than Seth, even for this one map. Even if both Seth and he had one map, I think Seth is going to be useful for any given map, more so than Orson. But, I mean, for what he does, he's alright. It's just, you know, there's no long-term investment here. It's just the unit you have for one map. But if you tier your unit based on one map, he's pretty good. That's what I think.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's kind of interesting. You have him for one map, literally, and then he, like, leaves. But, I mean, while he's here... Yeah, it's very elaborate. While he's here, like he can get you out of the map really fast if you really just hate being here. He can get out of the map really fast if you really want. But yeah, his whole chipping is pretty fine too. I do say his chipping is like a bit weird, mostly because our weapon choice here is kind of odd. Like I guess he could use Kyle's Iron Sword, but if he's using Kyle's Iron Sword, then everyone else is like, what are they using? Are we really gonna like chip with Orson Iron Sword and then finish off with Kyle's Steel Lance? This seems like an awful plan. Right? Like, how is this going to work? Yeah, I guess we could, like, maybe trade over, but we'd have to trade twice. There are complications to it, right? So he does have the Silver Sword, which is a really good weapon, but man, I'd try and hoard this thing, because, like, it's too good for these enemies, I'm going to be honest, right?
It is.
Like, it's just way too good for the enemies, so I'm kind of curious to see how you integrate him into the training plan here, because I think his Steel Lance is either inaccurate or just kills a lot of guys too. That's the other issue, is that his Steel Lance just kills people. Like, this soldier, I'm pretty sure, just dies.
Yeah, I think soldiers get doubled even by Orson holding someone. We'll see. Let's figure it out, shall we? Okay, so by the way, I had a look back at a vanilla FE8 just to see if my thing was working, if I was going crazy. And it turns out enemies at this point are like 1 or 2 points better in all the stats that get boosted right now. So normally this archer, for example, is like 22 HP, 5-ish strength, 5-ish skill, 4 speed. So the patch is working, everything is a little bit stronger, but it kind of creeps up on you, like with Vanessa almost dying last chapter.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely like, it's in full effect. You just can't see it quite yet. I guess we can do like to start out. Forde is like short of one running this, of course, so we can feed this one to Ephraim. Let me see if he doubles with steel here. Yeah, let's feed this to Ephraim, and then we put like Kyle here. Kyle, I think, is bulkier than Ephraim, so he'll get another kill with the steel lance from there. Seems like a reasonable start. Base the archer.
Honestly, how unfair are we being to Forde that we're like, oh, Orson's so good because he can chip these guys down, and then look at this, right? Let's give Forde credit where it's due. He did just fail to kill this soldier. It's very good.
Yeah, he's good at feeding other people. But it's just when you need him to kill, he's not going to be there for you. That's all. That's his main problem.
Yeah, very good.
All right, Ephraim also has like the best animation in all of GBA, so let's do that. Cool.
Oh yeah, this guy. I love his little crit.
You'll probably see that thanks to the Regent Leaf. Okay, so we'll get the archer over here next turn. We'll have Kyle. I guess I can weaken the guy for a little bit of extra chippy XP, but it also is damage, so like whatever.
If we had really thought ahead here, I think we would have like traded the javelin over to Ephraim so that we could like put it on Orson, right? But
what? Nah, I'm on Forde to chip that archer for someone.
Ah, true.
Nice.
Yeah, the support bar. Yeah, these steel lances are so awkward. Like, I've said it before. I'm pretty sure steel lance is just the worst weapon in GBA.
You say that, but I just one round of 2 enemies with one.
I mean, but well, hold on. The first one got chips. All right, let's remember this.
But I could have killed him in one hit if I had to move to reach. just
sacking of
saying.
all its soldiers, an Iron Lance would have done just fine, alright?
I mean, but I don't have an Iron Lance. We get to use the Steel Lances, look. Okay.
You use my own weapons against me? I can't believe you.
My spells against me, Potter. Okay, well, I do hope I hit this archer with Ephraim and Kyle, and then let's see if we can weaken these two then. I think we can. Oh, look at this, look at this.
Yeah, ooh!
What if we give him Iron Sword then, though? Honestly, still, Silver's probably good here. Like, just get him low.
Yeah. I was saying earlier, the Silver Sword is too good for these guys, but actually the fact that they no longer like one shot but instead chip, that's actually like kind of changing my evaluation here.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some more kills on Ephraim here. I don't need to like power feed everything to Ephraim, but oh, okay, all right, we're doing this.
There we go. Thank you, Kyle. We were
okay.
like really hyping you up earlier.
That's okay. We have the reliability factor here. Let's go.
Yeah, let's use Forde's Steel Sword here, huh? Okay,
Yes.
not too bad.
Got him. I mean, it's not like I die if this archer doesn't die. It's fine. I'll just use my Wretched Leap though, just to. Oh,
Yeah,
no crit.
just 10 more hit.
Yes, and Dublin.
I'd
Yay!
rather
Ephraim
not
level.
complicate. Hey, okay, fine. Whoa, that was like, I'd say finally, but that was like after 3 kills, so not too bad. It's okay, it's okay.
Bulky Ephraim. Okay.
Bulky Ephraim,
Yeah,
remember?
it
Hey, I
is.
mean, might come in handy with all these increased offensive growths, right?
Yes, I think so.
And then nice, yes, sit here.
Make
Then
sure
look at this chip.
Make
I
sure
always
you-
forget he's like this nice green.
Yeah. Oh, he is a good palette. I like that green a lot. Wish I got to keep it around.
The paladin, exactly.
The palettes. What?
Oh man, come on! We're having such rotten luck. You know, we can just go again though. We can just go again.
Yeah, it's true.
We'll get S rank swords this map on Orson.
Which of these enemies do you think gets paid the most? I think it's this guy. I think he's.
Oh, yeah, he's a real go-getter. Maybe actually he's really new, right?
Probably.
Oh, you,
Get out of here! Stop trolling
first
me.
Kyle, now you.
A2.
What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so
Is it time to chuck a jab at this guy?
I guess so. I mean, that does give him the forward kill. That's in line with my plan, right? Give him one. Give him exactly one, right? And then
Okay, slightly better plan. Javelin, Dak. No, wait, it doesn't kill either. Wait, doesn't it? 14.
9 plus 14. Yeah, no, it's not enough.
That is not enough.
What about Kyle's Steel Lance?
Ooh, that is meaty. And then Forde.
Oof.
Yeah, Forde is short. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but Forde is short on killing this enemy.
I mean, to be fair, we missed like how many 80s in a row, so
Oh my god. Okay. Jav. Kyle takes the Jav, Steel Lances, and then we trade him with Ephraim afterwards. Yeah, that should work, right? Yeah,
there we go. Yeah,
I think
that'll
that
do
works.
it. I see what's going on.
Okay, so take this. Or
And then we
even
get to have the sword out.
Kyle will get doubled, but he's fine even if he gets doubled by this guy, right?
Yeah, we can take some damage. It's fine.
Yeah, 6/6, that's fine. So we take his Javi. We use his steel to hit the 74.
We're never gonna be lucky here, are we?
Dude. Get these units out of my face, please.
I think Iron Sword Kyle doesn't get doubled though, right?
Yeah,
I know
think
he's
we
only way down 3 by the Steel Lance, which we didn't really mention his
Yeah.
con being so good, but
yeah. I'll just give him
Has to be,
this,
right?
take his Javelin for fun, I guess, and just do it this way then. I'm not even sure if he kills on enemy face, but it's fine. I don't think he's suffering here. I think he's gonna be okay.
yeah, I mean, this is the kind of unfortunate part is Orson might get a kill, but
Oh no.
Oh, well.
Nah,
Oh, let's
don't worry.
go.
We never hit attacks in this town.
there we go. Check the ROM on it. So this RNG is kind of bugged.
Dude, what's happening?
We can finally push through. All right.
We're 23 minutes in and we've barely taken care of like the first wave of enemies because they're stupid. Well, partially unit
Stupid
analysis,
missing.
but also like that.
Yeah, no. All right. Well, after all that,
All right, we're here. Time for Forde kill. It's happening. We're giving
Forde
him
kill
one level,
number
right?
one.
I'm giving him a chance to prove himself. I'm
One
not
level to
worried
prove
at all. He's never going to level up all his stats.
that's right. I mean, but what if he did though?
It's not
Mecha.
happening.
Okay. If he levels up all of HP, strength, speed, defense, what then? What will you do?
If Forde
Will you
levels,
not change your ways?
Look, I'll make this easy for you. I'll do the same thing I did for my Iron Man. If Forde levels up 2 of strength, speed, defense, I will use him. Like I'll
Ooh.
train him. 2 of
2
strength.
of?
I know Forde will never ever let me down. So see, this will be the easiest not Forde committal I will ever do in my life. Okay,
Oh,
Orson
there we
doubles
go.
all these guys. He's like sickly 11.
I accept it. Does Orson still kill this Axe Fighter? Because we could maybe do the same like Iron Sword chip thing.
No, he
Or
doubles
steel- silver
exactly.
sword chip.
Yeah. Oh, steel. I mean, he doesn't
dang.
get weighed down by anything except the steel lance. I can make him use steel lance, I guess. Maybe if it's the fighter. He might. Hold on.
Yeah, if we could do the same chip. Oh, we're gonna be kind of like bugged up in this hallway, but
What if I just give him the javelin? No, and then he kills the mage. I don't want him to kill both.
yeah, no.
I'll just give him steel for now. Take the elixir or the door key. Open up. Go one further so that Ephraim doesn't get bonked. You have to, yeah, you have to fall and just use it. Here you go, buddy.
Yeah, all you're healing on this map is Vulns and like 3 elixirs. They complained about not having any gear, but they've. I guess like elixirs are pretty common in like Sacred Stones, though. Yeah, so.
They have like no place to sell their elixirs at.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm gonna kill this fighter with a sword probably. I've had enough of these misses. Maybe Ephraim can... No, there's no way Ephraim doubles a mage because he didn't get speed on his level up and he doesn't... I don't think he has 11 base.
Yeah.
Oh, he does have
no.
11 base. Okay, we can Regent Leaf the mage then after Orson clears the way.
We're weighed down 1 by Regent Leaf, though, right?
No, we're not.
Here we are.
No, we're not.
I was wrong. We're not. I thought he had 7 con for some reason. Maybe I looked at his aid.
Hey, look, Forde is 2 tiles short of reaching. What a coincidence.
Okay, that's your fault, though. Like, come on.
Damn, how did this happen?
I know.
What is this madness? Okay, chest
We can't
key.
blame it like Demon, right? Like Demon starts short. So
Yeah. The
Alright, here
Amber
goes
Demon
nothing.
bomb. I hope he hits. It would be very convenient if he did.
I know we've never missed 285s in a row, right?
Nah,
So
that we've done all the 85 misses that we have to in this playthrough.
yeah, that's how probability works. I
Customary
know.
ones, yes, it is. Math teacher
Okay, finally,
right
we have
now.
Chess key and chess key.
Yes.
So now what?
My favorite units.
There we go. Do you actually ever save any of these chess keys, or do you always just get the elixir and killer lance?
Normally, if I'm playing like quickly, I will port them, but because like the map takes long enough as it is. But this is more of a completionist playthrough. I'm just getting both.
Yeah, I don't think there's any like chance of.
Hey,
Home
another
dying
elixir,
or
just
losing
what I
a
wanted for my
lockpick either.
birthday.
Woo!
You get the other one. Killer lens. I think it's only Forde who can use this, right? Oh, he can use it too. That's nice. Okay, actually gonna keep it on him then. I mean, I could just check his
Yeah.
inventory, I guess. It's Ephraim who needs the lance rank then.
Yeah, and he's already like more than halfway there, so
Yeah.
you know, like whatever.
Or if you're really mad, you can... Oh, hold up. I can get this fighter. Hold up.
Ooh, wait, what?
Huh?
Oh, I see what you're doing. No,
Yeah.
it is too silly.
This is a kill, no way, right? There's no way he Okos. Yeah, there's no way he Okos.
Yeah, get out of here. 30, 1 hit ball?
Woo.
There's no way.
2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing afterwards, but it just looks fancy to do it this way.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, like, we drop Ephraim, but we actually just could have done that anyway.
Well, if I dropped him now, then it works. But if I dropped him previous turn, I would double here, right? Oh, you mean like
Yeah.
killing him, fighting him on enemy face? Yeah, I guess I could have originally leafed him twice instead of once. I can just do this now, I guess. While the others catch up.
And then watch him go for Orson anyway, right? Like,
There's no way.
should be a total troll.
No. I mean, if Orson was like lower, he would definitely do that, but he is not. So Ephraim kill it is.
Yeah, I feel like it was a bit fancy. But we're trying to LTC this map, right? We need to go forward quickly.
Nice level up though. Still
That's
base
pretty
strength.
good, yeah.
Still base strength.
But he has Regent Leaf, right? That's like 30 might weapon. Who cares?
Yeah,
So-
sure. Alright, I'll just where are we going?
A classic. We've done these encounters like 100 times over, right? So
Yes. Each and every one of them. I'm just gonna phone him. Fine. Not gonna be too difficult about this. I'll chip
Yeah,
down the
there's
archer with
no-
all my might.
we leveled defense twice, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
or no, only once actually.
I will attempt to feed the archer to Forde if I can. Promise.
There you go. We'll be open-minded, right? You said 2 of, I said 3 of.
Yes.
So
I mean,
you're being even less more open-minded than I am right now. Actually.
Forde will never get a good level up to save his life or anything.
This is
It's
you're
not in
so
his nature.
confident in your wager.
I think in my Iron Man I technically said I'm leveling him up twice, and if he gets 2 twice, but I'm gonna be even more like I'm putting him on a spot right here.
One level.
One
he needs
level.
2. There you
Maybe-
go. Surround the archer. Easy. I'm kidding.
Maybe if he doesn't get it the first time, I'll give him another go at it. Steel. Whatever, just Orson? No.
Oof.
Steel.
Steel Lance Ephraim. There
Yeah.
we go. Just don't miss, right?
That's not enough, right? Is it? How much?
No,
did-
it should be enough.
How much did Forde do? So, do you think Forde will have enough damage to kill an enemy?
I think so today.
What?
Told you.
I'm dying.
I'm good at my subtraction. If you missed, you'd be back.
Yes.
Back on life support.
Oh, here it
All
comes.
right, here goes nothing.
Here it comes.
All right. This is the chance.
Oh,
No.
of course
All right,
not.
he's benched.
Of course not.
Yep,
Of course
Yeah,
not.
benched.
Okay.
That's the Forde syndrome. He needed everything.
We need everything. 25 attack. That's with KO.
He'll join the ranks of 3 houses Ferdinand.
Okay, how about steel sword? Question mark. That should work, right? Here,
Finally, right? Yeah.
Hold this L.
Doesn't seem too bad. Actually, it seems okay. I guess like with the silver sword, because I was like, oh, I'll just trade this over to someone else, but everyone's got like D rank swords.
Yeah.
So
They don't know how
they're
to
a
use
bit
swords.
far away from using it. Yeah. Maybe if we like miss Santa 100 times, we can silver sword them.
The max level Ephraim, it's finally realistic that he actually takes out all these enemies that he's fighting at the end of the cutscene at the end of the chapter.
Oh yeah.
It's aiming for realism here.
If it just sits on the forest with some supports, honestly, maybe you could do it.
Okay, let's see if Kyle's actually better than Forde. This will be the easiest proof of my life.
Watch him get a worse level. He'll still be better though, right? We've started with our conclusion.
Yes. As we do on this channel.
Yeah, imagine learning new things.
I mean,
Come on.
Forde
All right,
did get
Kyle.
speed. He does get speed. Let's see what Kyle
He did get
gets.
speed.
Oh my god. I found
Oh
another.
my goodness. Okay, we got it.
Why is everyone more like Forde than Forde?
I was talking up Kyle so much. There was someone in the comment section, I think like, what was it, for our chapter 1 or for our chapter 2, who was like, I think Kyle's the best cab in all GBA, and I'm like, well, let's not take it that far, but he's pretty good in this game. And we get an HP only level. Like, seriously, dude? We're trying to like make you good.
It will never happen.
The Kyle propaganda. No way. No way he won rounds. Oh!
What the heck? Speed level up worked.
Impossible.
Perhaps the archives are incomplete.
We found him, the good Forde. If Kyle fails to 1 round, I'm actually just quitting this channel. Are you serious?
He didn't even one round these when we started the map.
Oh my god.
Is that the MVP?
Don't tell me Forde doubles.
He does
Maybe he
that.
rolled high on speed this coat, but
Wasn't Forde using was he using steel? He was, right?
yeah. Forde has 1 more AS with steel right now, right? So
I think so. Yeah, +2 speed. So yeah, that makes sense. Let's be efficient here. You can have these. You can have these one.
oh boy, another level on Forde.
Gonna
It's
get
happening, guys. Mecha's a changed man. He's seen the way.
Just saying, if a Cav levels up stats, I'm gonna be more likely to use them. I
Oh,
do
no.
like for him to be permanently on the team. I need him to get a good level up, like a really, really good, like one that's like 2 of strength, speed, and defense. That's all I'm asking. 2 of those.
There you go. We're gonna raise the benchmark.
That's the same benchmark. I ain't raising anything.
Well, the enemies are raising the benchmarks. We raised the stats, right?
True.
So we gotta level up Forde better now. This guy's taking like not much damage. I forgot Ephraim's like so bulky. What?
Swords, iron swords, be like, oh, I'm 4 might with weapon triangle disadvantage. Strength, dude.
There we go.
Seriously, base strength.
I mean, like, that's okay.
Didn't you have like 55 growth earlier when I showed the growths?
I think so. It was like 1 in 8 or 1 in 9, 1 in 10. Happens.
Disgusting units. All right,
Who was the
javelin
jab?
forward. Do I have like vulners left? Okay, I have like 1 vuln
Yeah.
left.
The classic 5x dilemma. Who has the jab?
Yeah. Wait,
Where
who,
is it?
who does have the jab?
It's Ephraim.
Yeah, true. I just remembered as I asked that. 1, 2, 3. I mean, he can take a monk, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, come on. But he doesn't have the jab, so
Yeah, here you go. Here's a jab. Jimmy jab.
there we go. Trade it to the top. The classic strat. I remember when I figured that out, I felt so smart.
Yeah, it's like that was one of the first Fire Emblem pitfalls. Actually, it's like, hey, you can trade, right? You know that, right? Oh god, he doesn't one on a monk. He doesn't double a monk. It hurts. It hurts to
Oh
watch.
my goodness.
How good is this monk? This is a
Isn't monk supposed to be the fast one though? So
maybe they are a little bit faster, and like the patch does like favor stats that are like higher than others to begin with. So maybe this is not a vanilla problem. This is the me problem. 4 speed. Damn, this guy is a hell of a speed man.
I know this is like one of what 4 monks in the whole game, I think too.
Is that so?
There's like really not that many.
All right.
There's 1 here. There's like 2 in Johanna. Yeah, if you go Erica route, I think there's 3 monks.
All right, 2 of strength, speed, defense. Now I'll use him.
2 of
Never. He will never do it.
Nope.
He's too lazy. He's just too busy
He's
painting.
never gonna do it.
He's
Too
never
busy
doing
paint.
it.
Leave him to his paints.
Fuck this guy. The worst part is I might have to use him anyway just due to the lack of units, like, but not as a full-time guy.
Yeah, no.
This Cav dude
Oh,
is the
this
worst,
ain't
I swear
good.
to God. Okay, 4.
This ain't good.
Make way for better units, please. I'm killing this monk, I swear to God. I don't know how, but I'm killing this monk.
You do it.
Due to
Just don't
1%.
crit us, right?
1%. 1% of all monks.
I know. We didn't even level luck. Imagine if we leveled luck earlier, it would have been like trash level, but it would have saved us from this 1%.
It's true. So,
Okay,
I guess I'll just
here goes
try and
nothing,
rescue
right?
if it goes wrong.
Yeah, basically, we have a backup plan.
There we go. Save me Devon, I guess, for now.
Oh boy. Okay, come on. Oh, come on, Kyle. Really?
Maybe Kyle will be good, finally, Copium.
We're gonna play like, what's the opposite of Elixir Golf? I was about to be like, what's a game where you try to get a high score, and I realized like most of them. But
Most old games.
yeah,
Might have to Elixir Kyle.
back in the days, people really cared about high scores.
My age
I guess like
is
some
showing.
people do.
Oh god, 4 2-shotting an enemy? What?
What?
insane.
Please don't double. Oh, thank God. Oh boy.
We're saved. It's okay, I'll feed it to Kyle.
We're saved. We can't do it. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Let's remember, he did get like 1 point of strength earlier, so now he does 2-shot, right? So, the fact that he did get the strength at the end of the day.
This is the weapon I'm looking for. There we go.
That's the one. Bonk.
Is he due
He
to
can't be
leveling up
missing
yet?
anymore.
Yes, he is. Okay,
Has he
good.
leveled up? Okay, please level up something good, Kyle. Please. I talked you up so much.
You know what?
Ah, whatever.
I'm very whelmed by
Whatever.
this level up, I have to admit.
It's like an FE8 moment. It's like you see strength in one other stat. It's like, ah, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Who has the Jav?
Is it Ephraim? No, it's him.
It's
Okay.
Kyle. Okay.
Found him.
Found a Jav.
Pretty perfectly break the jab. I know if you just like fight all the ranged guys once each.
I'll be fair, like, I am playing this slowly to a point where it makes it more boring, but I do want to raise characters, so this is
Yeah,
the
I know.
way.
This is how we leveled them up.
This is the only way to level these clowns up. Holy shit.
I mean, like, you do get the map at the end of the day, right? Like, you do still get it.
Yes. He
Oof.
doubles. What the heck?
No way.
This unit is too good. Just kidding. Of course not.
Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why do we suffer? Yeah, we just leave someone in range of this fighter. Easy to go, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe both the fighter and the armor knight. Just, oh, I also have the mage to contend with.
Yeah, there's no way to get, like, only one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can only...
Well-
there's a way to get only the fighter, but...
Oh, I'll just go here, I guess, for now. We can handle a mage. Ephraim can double mages.
Exactly. We've seen this before. Is that an Elfire mage, or was it something else, though?
I think it's just a thunder mage.
Mhm.
Not quite sure.
We've given up on the whole Kyle project, I see.
Well, someone's got to hold, like, someone's got to be held. Someone's got to have
Yeah.
the hug. The hug of XP. I'll shift over to, like, someone else soon. Trust.
It can't be Forde in his paints.
I don't know how this is going to go, actually.
Ooh.
Because if you do this, I think you can die to the armor knight.
Yeah, I think so as well. What if you do it with Forde first, right?
What, do this?
No. The axe fighter.
Oh, like from
I guess that
above?
means Forde gets another kill though. Ugh, that's so gross.
Oh, actually, this kind of works. We just have to block the armor knight from the top. With Orson. Orson, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
and then
sure.
we can like attack from west.
Yeah, maybe get the iron sword, hit the mage, and then finish him. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you're fine here. Yeah, you're fine. You're this dude. Have to not miss the mage, I guess.
Yeah, we can use good old iron sword. Chip him down.
You want any of these, Ford? Trade away your
There you
weapons from Orson? Broke. Trade away
Yeah,
your
no.
weapons to Orson? Woke.
There we go. Yeah, just don't have weapon. We need more inventory space in chapter 8, right?
Yes. Okay, so he'll fight an armor knight. I guess he might kill a soldier. Maybe not though. How much attack do you have? 20. Okay, he's
3-5. Yeah, no.
No, actually, yeah, he's gonna double the
Nah.
soldier.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
you gotta be kidding me. It's okay. He won't kill. He won't kill. Trust me.
What, you think he's gonna miss?
I've foreseen it. I've seen the future.
Okay, well, let's find out how the future goes. What the? Okay. Okay, yeah, Orson
missing
flexing there.
92. All right.
Oh, he doesn't double this one. Interesting.
Yeah, if it doesn't double the armor knight, but does double the soldier. Okay,
Yes.
you know, he just does kill the soldier.
You
Never
have-
mind.
You have
Never
foreseen.
mind.
What? What's going on? Huh? I'm confused. Why did I not just trade him? Could I have traded him? Maybe I could have. I don't think
So like what, Steel Lance? Or
Yeah. Maybe
I guess
could've.
Steel Lance would have. No, I don't think there was an opportunity to like trade him while kind of maintaining the flow of our plan last turn.
Yeah,
Do we
to
go
kill
up
the
to the right
enemies.
and get the elixir too, or no?
Yeah, we might as well, right? I mean,
Yeah,
I'll be
it's
using-
like right there.
It's right there. This is an easy. I'm gonna give this to Kyle. Like he's been out of a job for a little while.
That's
Look at
right.
this.
And then we like look at him. Kyle's at like 1 HP. Whoops.
Yeah. Whoops.
Didn't mean to do that.
Close enough.
Almost. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
almost.
I put him out of range of the shaman. Thankfully. Right. Oh, hello.
Yeah, if you just dropped him in the shaman, that'd be pretty. No, he's fine. He's totally fine.
Getting some quick lance rank on Ephraim. Please get strength.
Mhm.
Just one time.
He's
Dude,
once.
one
Oh,
one time.
goodness.
Hello.
Our units.
I think Erica might have more strength than Ephraim.
Oh yeah, no, she does right now.
All right, Kyle. Is it time for
Please,
the next
Kyle. Show us what you got.
one? I'll give him the rest of the map, or I'll try anyway.
The rest of them. I mean, like one more levels here, right? We've given Forde 2. That's more than I usually give him, right?
Yes.
So, like 2.75. Holy smokes, he's like ready to promote almost.
I'm assuming he doesn't double. Actually, I didn't check.
Yeah, good old. Then Orson dies.
With all the weapons. Dude.
Yeah, whoops.
I think if Kyle and
Seriously?
Forde dies, they actually come back after this chapter, right?
No, there's no way they actually die.
No, they come back. I saw it on the wiki. It must be true.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Or rather, I've heard.
Like, hold on, you're not trolling me right now.
No, I'm not trolling you. They come back. I think they
No
lose their
way.
levels maybe, but they do come back. I'm not troll-FEing you.
I have like an extremely skeptical look on my face right now. I know you can't see it, but I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
Do we do this?
Just, oh no, come on, man,
Okay,
get
I'll
out of
just do
here.
it for- I'll do it for him.
Oh boy,
I'll heal Kyle. I won't do it.
Kyle's got a whole Voln and a whole side of the map. He has so much to live for.
Okay, I think I'm out of vaults. I think I have to elixir. That's fine though. I have like
It's
a
fine.
9.
Actually, well, what you got should be enough for the soldier, right?
What, the HP?
Yeah.
15. Yeah, I guess it's enough. He has 9 defense, right? So sure. So let's have a go.
15, he's got it. Trust me, bro. Just trust me.
Let's kill Lance. It's fine. Don't wanna miss.
I'm always worried that the soldier has crit. Like, they never do, but I'm always worried they do.
The soldiers in particular.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the archers. The archers...
Archers
Imagine
are-
them having skill. Yeah, come on.
Skilled archer can crit any soldier.
I better hope they can.
Where's that? Okay, I have to take 2 turns here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get this elixir from that archer real quick. I'm pretty sure you don't die to that archer right now, right? 13.
Yeah. Are we going to
Okay.
use the elixir to get the elixir, or
Think
what?
so, yeah.
Like,
I want the iron sword here. Here you go.
it's an archer. We can just surround it, right? Come on.
I don't have enough units. I only have 3 units.
Well, no, we have 4.
No, I have 3.
We just,
Let's
you
see.
just-
There's only
oh,
3 sprites on the map. What are you talking about?
just complete 4 to raise your over here, okay?
I don't see 4 on
Fair
the map.
enough.
I know what you're talking
we
about.
need a bad example to know.
Got him.
This is the thing, though, is like, you know, if Kyle misses, then what? We're actually in trouble because of the setup.
You're not wrong. That's why he has the iron sword.
Oh, goodness. Watch him miss anyway. Oh, boy.
Full faith. Full faith. Level up.
Yep. All right, this one's going to be better.
Wasn't it like the same?
No,
Technically?
well, the other one was strength skill, but I don't know.
God.
Been not amazing, I gotta
Level ups
say.
have been. There definitely have been level ups in this episode.
I mean, well, it said 9 base is enough, right? But 9 base is enough in, like,
Oh my god.
maybe not lunatic. Uh-oh.
I have to
what's
elixir
going on here?
Orson just for that one guy.
You have to. What about what about Ephraim? Yeah,
He'll be fine.
I kind of like using Ephraim Killer Lance against this guy. It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not terrible. I don't hate it. Sure. Who has it? He's got it. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah, we got to make sure to take all these off of him before the end of the map, right?
Yeah,
So,
it's seized though. We'll be good. He does get weighed down a little bit. I was like, okay, so if he gets hit, I'll just rescue him with Forde or whoever that cat is. I truly think you can take us with that battle forecast. Come on, show us the swoosh man animation. I mean, Ephraim is smart. He knows that if he waits until enemy phase, he skips the throne healing.
I know. He doesn't take fights he can't win. So.
That's exactly the joke I wanted to make. Thank you. Okay, can we, like... You said it was good. Why is he not doing good?
Well, it's less so that the Killer Lance is good and more so that, like, I don't expend uses of Regin Leaf. I don't know.
Oh, in that case.
The reasons for it are purely economic.
Skill issue.
Might as well get a head start on trading these Orson weapons out, right? So,
Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, I'll just... I want to see the crit animation. Okay, give your stuff away. One thing at a time. Alright, do the...
no,
do
the throne healing.
Oh, no.
We will never financially recover from this.
Okay, no crits at all.
No, never.
Gosh. Well, I will say fairly, like, to be fair and balanced, most fun 5x I've ever played. Strength, finally.
There you go. Oh, well, I'm glad
Baby's-
to join you for... Actually, that's a good level. Strength defense.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
Baby's first good level up.
All right, trade the weapons over.
Give this stuff
Grind
to
support.
me. Grind support. Got him. All right.
I mean, do we? I don't know.
Grind. I mean, I think it would... So it would be advantageous to do it, but it feels scummy if I do it, so I won't do it. But if it feels like the game gets really hard, I guess it would be optimal to do it. The other thing is, like, I don't know if all these people are going to be on the same route or not. So...
Yeah, that is the tricky part, is, like, actually how are we going to allocate them? We haven't really thought about that too much.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is technically chapter 8, so it's the same map. So
that is true. We can't decide. Mecca and I, like, kind of privately have pretty much come to a consensus of, like, how we're gonna do units like Garrick and La Rochelle, who appear midway through the routes. We've kind of, like, privately come to a consensus, but we'll probably announce it closer to chapter 7 or 8 once we, like, really know what's going on and can make the decision. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of it. There's not really a very short map where we can do it on. We might even, like, if there's enough to talk about, we could even do, like, an entire episode just about the route split, because it's so different than anything else.
Yeah, we could do a new journey, right? It's not even numbered, it's just called a new journey.
That is technically, I guess it's not really a chapter, but it is a save file title, so I guess, yeah, we could totally do that. That's banger to me. Alright, let's seize the map and get out of here. We've secured the entire castle and all the XP inside.
That's excellent. What's one be like? That's brilliant, Prince Ephraim. What a plan. What a battle.
What a battle. What a battle. Alright, back to Erica's route. Victims of War. That next map, by the way, Victims of War, is actually... I thought it was really hard the first time I played. I was underusing Seth back then, but I thought it was really, really hard, and I don't know how hard it'll be. I think the hardest part will be figuring out how little Seth we can get away with next map, but if I can get away with very little, it'll be very tricky to do so.
Yeah, no, the next map is pretty tricky. It'll sneak up on you. It's like 2 back-to-back bangers with 5x right in the middle. That's the real reason I hate it, is because, like, I get through Seraphim, I'm like, what a great map. I'm so ready for 6, and then just bam, chapter 5x.
Yeah, absolutely. But at least now we are ready to do the banger next time, so we'll see you then. Peace around.
See you next time.